So this is a video to let you know how to do a single crochet decrease as an increase. So you would use this if you were working with something where you had an even number of stitches, but you wanted there to be a center stitch. So that would be like some sort of circle or something where you just want to create like a point or like a center stitch, but like you essentially have an even number, and even numbers don't have a center stitch. And so if you were to do an increase in here or here, it would leave it sort of lopsided, and I am a perfectionist. So we're going to do it this way. So we're starting a new row. Okay, so we've got our two little single stitches that we can use. So the way that we're going to increase with a decrease is that first we're going to just do one normal single crochet in the first stitch. Okay, now we're going to do the decrease. And the reason I call it a decrease is because it is the kind of stitch that you would use to decrease, which is if you were to be joining these two stitches together, you would put your hook in the first stitch, pull through, and then also put your hook in the second stitch, pull through, so that you have 3 loops on there, and you're going to pull through all 3. So now you have 2 stitches, and this one is your center. And then you're going to put a single crochet in the second available stitch. So what you're essentially doing, see, ta-da. So what you're essentially doing is you're taking 2 and making it 3 and centering the second one. So even though the type of stitch you're using is a single crochet decrease stitch, it's that technique, it's that model of stitch. It's, if you looked up the instructions for a decrease, it would be that kind of a stitch. But because you're doing it in stitches that already, each of these stitches already has a single crochet in it, you're actually adding a stitch to the row. So I know that's a little confusing, but I prefer this to just like putting 2 in one of the holes or the other, because I am a perfectionist about having it be centered. So I would prefer to do that. So let me just show you one more time. So you're gonna single crochet in your first loop, in your first available stitch, okay, and then you're gonna do the single crochet decrease, which is actually an increase. So in the first loop, or stitch, in the second stitch, pull through, and then you're going to do your next single crochet in the second stitch, which, yes, you did just do something in there already, and then ta-da, you've got 3. So that's how to do the thing.